Live all over the place, inside and outside. Earlier on, DP's residence also in Karen, that is the residence of the current president-elect. From today, we'll move on to State House. We have also the DP's elect home in Karen. Rigathi Gachagua there, you saw him earlier on with his family, Dorcas Rigathi and his son, having breakfast there as soon as they make their way to Kasarani. They are also swearing in today. We're also live at State House and across the counties to find out what everybody else is doing following this inauguration and how they're doing it after the National Police Service requested Kenyans to follow this from the comfort of their homes because the 60,000 capacity Kasarani Stadium is full to the brim as we speak. Hassan Mugambi is there, Rashid Abdallah is there, Sam Gituku, Chemtai Goin, Ayub Abdikadir, Seth Olale, Francis Gashuri. In fact, let's speak to Francis Gashuri right now at the Kasarani Stadium and find out from the angle that is his vantage point what the latest is. Francis, good morning. What's the latest from where you are and what do we expect going forward? I see some of the dignitaries and the heads of state have already made their way to the stadium.
Absolutely, Trevor. A delegation from Nigeria has just arrived and more continue to make their way here. I am outside the VIP entrance area. This is a very restricted place, Trevor, if you, as you can see. And this is where the dignitaries, the top dignitaries are arriving. We have seen the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, arrive right here. A delegation from Nigeria has also arrived. A delegation from the United States has also arrived here. And quite a number of them, senators, members of the National Assembly, governors have also arrived here. We've also seen members of various families also getting their way into the stadium. Remember, quite a number of people have attempted to come here after the gates were closed, and so you can imagine the kind of a security situation that you see right here. Quite tight, and the security officers are not taking any chances because they don't want a situation where they will have a stampede, and that's why quite some restrictions are also being put in here. Even the motorcades that are coming with the delegations from various places, only one vehicle is being allowed to drop the VIP. The rest are being instructed and directed to park at respective places to maintain that security situation. And as you can see, everybody who is being allowed here must have their badges. And you can see the governor of Nairobi now, Johnson Sakaja, arriving here at the Kasarani Stadium, and quite some festivity here, as you may see. We'll also try and see whether we can be able to speak to some of them, and they tell us what are their expectations, what are their feelings, what do they look forward to insofar as these festivities are concerned. A bit of confusion initially on the protocol on who would be stopping where, who would be going where, and so on and so forth. But some of those things have now been dealt with. There's now a seamless flow of dignitaries and where they are being instructed to stay at. Security situation, as I said earlier, remains quite tight. The inauguration of President-elect William Ruto, the handover of power from President Uhuru Kenyatta to President-elect William Ruto, and we were here in 2013, 2017 for the same festivities, and quite a number of people have made their way here. And it's normally a very momentous occasion. Unfortunately, there are quite a number of people outside there who are still waiting to get into the stadium. Unfortunately, they will not be able to because the stadium is full to the capacity, actually exceeded that capacity. And so the security officers are instructing people who are outside there either to go back home and watch these festivities from the comfort of their homes and watch it on television. Some screens are also expected to be mounted around here just to facilitate the overflowing crowds to be able to witness what is happening here. Quite a number of them disappointed because they say they made their way here quite early, but they have not been able to get an opportunity, some space to sit. We continue to see more and more dignitaries, Trevor, making their way here, visiting presidents, visiting heads of state and government to witness this festivity. This is a delegation from Sierra Leone, Trevor. A number of them also being taken to a holding room where they will wait for the festivities to kick off. You can see the traffic police officers directing them on where to go and remain, for some time as they wait to see what is happening. I'm here with my colleague Seth Olale. Seth, quite a number of dignitaries continue to make their way here. A big occasion for Kenya, continues to underpin the importance of the Republic of Kenya in the League of Global Nations.
Exactly, 20 heads of states and governments out of the 40 that were invited. But even the bigger picture, Gashuri, is the confirmation by all the member states, all the members of the East Africa community. We're talking about the likes of Yoweri Museveni, the likes of Suluhu Hassan, and also the Congo, the Congolese president, actually, among others. Tshisekedi. Yeah, so this one just maybe affirms, the role that this particular nation has in the region, but also they mentioned, the Assistant Secretary of the Commonwealth here, as well as representative from the USA, and also the EU has sent representatives. So this is actually why also you see this massive security installation inside and outside the stadium.
Absolutely, and you raise an important point, because Kenya is a strategic nation. It's a strategic nation and continues to confirm its importance in the region and beyond. When you see 20 plus presidents and heads of government and heads of state coming here to participate and to witness the inauguration of President-elect William Ruto, confirms that Kenya remains an important part of this region, an important part of the global village. And remember, we are the host to the United Nations and very many other international bodies. So that continues to confirm how important our nation is. And you can imagine also the example that the country is setting insofar as the process of democratization continues. That we held an election, there was a Supreme Court case, Kenyans were patient and were going on with their businesses, unlike very many other African countries where such patience does not exist, as it were.
Exactly. It's always been key, Gashuri. Also remember the reports from the over 200 international observers in the country who monitored the August 9th general election. Their post-mortem report was that the particular exercise was smooth and that it was peaceful, and they were expecting that the post-election process, which is now the declaration of the president and what follows next, is going to maintain the stability this particular region has. And so even the confirmation of the arrival of the heads of states from IGAD, from EAC, and of course from abroad, the EU, the US, just says that, they're looking up to Kenya, and especially at this time when there has been a lot of, revolution. You can see what has happened in Malawi, what happened to Zimbabwe. So they're terming this as, the third revolution, and all eyes were on Kenya.